Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Rabbi Delson is with the high school students on a tour of Jewish Chicago, so you'll have to put up with me this evening. I'm joined tonight by Becca Weingarten, Cole Zimra, and of course, Andrea. We'll start our opening hymn, Hine Matov, on page 128. Let me call upon Cami Golding with some announcements. Cami, are you here?
No.
Oh, Jody is here.
Jody.
Shabbat Shalom. I am Jody Goldstein, representing the Board of Trustees, and I would like to welcome you to the temple this evening. Our beam of flowers this evening are in loving memory of Sherry Wilk from Karen Wilk and Greg Snyder, and Larry and Sue Wilk and family. Let's support the community through our day of service on Sunday, May 17th at 11:30 a.m. You can participate in two ways. Donate items based on your last name. All items needed are in the Temple Talk and Bulletin, and/or volunteering that day by emailing the Temple office at templese.com. We need everyone to help out. And lastly, Ladies' Night is May 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Market Hall, Glass City Metro Park. Join us for food, sangria and spirits, friendship and sisterhood. Make your own essential oils to take home. Share this night with the important women in your life, your mother, sister, adult daughter over 18, or bestie to this fun event. The cost is $18 per person. Please contact the Temple office to make your reservation. Shabbat Shalom.
I'd like to call on Barry and Cheryl Himmel to light the Shabbat candles in honor of his special birthday he had yesterday. What was that, the 60th? Please turn to page 120 and 121. One or the other. One or the other. No, you don't need that. But you start reading.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvosav Vitzivanu Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. Let us turn to page 138 for Lecha Dodi, verses 1, 3, 5, and 9. And on 9, we turn to Welcome Shabbat. Becca will lead us on page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikada v'yitkada shemei vava Be'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei Ve'chayech mo u'v'yomecho u'chayetecho be'Yisrael Bagala bagala u'bizman karib Ve'yimeru amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach Le'olam u'lam me'omaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitraman V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitaleh V'yithalal Shemei V'yishtabach Barichu Le'ela min kol birchata V'shirata Tushechata V'nechemata Ta'amira merma Ve'imeru amen.
We rise for the Baruch, the call to worship on page 146. Ahavat Olam is on page 150. Please be seated. The Via Haftarah is on the next page.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושילמתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך וביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Let us read together the translation of the Via Haftarah on page 155. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorpost of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do mitzvot so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. We turn to page 158 for the Mishaberak. No, I'm sorry. I was at Mikamoka. My fault. Mikamoka. On page 161, let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haparis sukat shalom, Aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Please turn to page 162 for Vishamru. rise for the Amabat on page 164, and I call on Becca to lead us again with this.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagita hilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'Eloheinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov v'Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chazdei Avovim Ahod U'Mevi Geula Lifnei Lehem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer u'Mashiach u'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Be'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai Mechayei hakol atah Rav le'Hoshia Morid hatah Mechalkel chayim bechesed Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim Somech noflim verofei cholim Umatir asurim Umekayem emunato Lishenei afar Michamocha ba'al gevurot Umidom Melech Meimid Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh hakol Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh U'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalucha selah Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. We read together on the middle of page 172. You set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and the earth were finished all in their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, ceasing then on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and ceased from all the creative work that God had chosen to do. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Makadesh HaShabbat. The Ritzeh is on page 174.
Feel a tongue.
We read together on the top of page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha uka na'eh la'adot. We now come to the healing part of our service. And as such, we ask for healing for Jan Dolgen, Deborah Dolan, Dr. Steve Schall, Sarah Taub. Are there others you'd like to mention?
Judy Fox.
We turn to page 371 for Misha Bayrock. We pause for a moment of silent prayer. This is known as the cockroach theory for self-development. I found this on the internet. And then I added a few things. At a restaurant, a cockroach suddenly flew from somewhere and landed on Sylvia. She started screaming out of fear. With a panic-stricken face and trembling voice, Sylvia started jumping with both hands desperately trying to get rid of the cockroach. Her reaction was contagious, as everyone at her table also panicked. Can you picture it? Sylvia finally managed to push the cockroach away, but it landed on Helen. Now it was Helen's turn to continue the drama. Cynthia, the waitress, rushed forward to the rescue. In the relay of throwing, the cockroach landed midway down onto Cynthia's shirt. She stood firm, composed herself, and observed the behavior of the cockroach on her shirt. The critter was not moving. I guess it was stunned too. When Cynthia was confident enough, she grabbed it with her fingers and threw it out of the restaurant. Sipping my coffee and watching with amusement from 4 tables away, the antenna of my mind picked up a few things. And I started wondering, was the cockroach responsible for this histrionic behavior? If so, then why was the waitress not disturbed? Cynthia handled it to near perfection, without any chaos. It is not the cockroach, but the inability of those people to handle this disturbance that caused by the cockroach that disturbed the ladies. I realize that it is not the shouting of people around me that disturbs me, but it's my inability to handle the disturbances caused by their shouting that disturbs me. More to the problem, it's my reaction to the problem that creates chaos in my life. I'm thinking that's true for many of us here. And here's my 2 cents worth. Okay, I get it. I know that reactions are part of the human condition. It is true, it is one's reactions to events, not the events themselves, that disturb or create the distress. Me? I don't like talking with someone who is vigorously chewing gum. That disturbs me. But when I think about it, I think about why this person is chewing gum. Maybe he or she likes gum. Maybe it helps overcome nervousness, as I'm told by more than one gum chewer. My reaction is I am distracted because of the moving mouth is right there in front of me, and that for me overrides my hearing his or her contribution to our discussion. I have trouble thinking straight. I sometimes lose my train of thought. So what do I do when confronted with a vigorous gum chewer? I try to concentrate on some other part of the person without looking away, and try to stay focused on what my thoughts are and what is to be my contribution to our discussion. My success rate, about 50%. Also, I don't like snakes. Actually, I hate snakes. When confronted with them at the zoo, if I'm forced to go into the reptile exhibit, I say to myself, calm down, Kramer. They're enclosed in a glass cage. They cannot escape. They cannot harm you. Does that make me feel any better? Yes, about 50% of the time. Extending this topic to one's reaction to events and the chaos it causes, to one's attitude about events. I recall in Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, which should be required reading for everyone, quote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way," unquote. What's my attitude toward a gum chewer or a snake? What attitude do I choose? Because I can. I can honestly say that I have no ill feelings about speaking with a gum chewer or seeing a snake. My attitude is one of acceptance. They are who they are. They have every right to exist, as do I. Just the other day, while walking a trail at Wildwood, I saw a movement on the ground next to the path and between two trees. I stopped, peered ahead. I said to myself, "Don't panic, Kramer. Don't run away. It can't hurt you. This is not rattlesnake country." I looked down again and saw more movement in the leaves. And then, under the leaves, a small boy with a leaf stuck to his forehead looked up at me, stopped chewing his gum, and said, "Hey, mister, I thought I saw a snake." Shabbat shalom. We turn to page 586 for the Elenu. Please rise. Elenu l'Shabbat. Page 591. Please be seated. I'm on page 595. There are stars up above, so far away we can only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. At this sacred time, we recall the following who we lost in recent days and weeks: Marcia Forsman, Benjamin Goldstein, Arthur Bud Hirsch, Sanford Harwitz, Lawrence Levy. We also recall those whose yahrzeits, the anniversary of their passing: Fred Burson, Dr. Edward Binzer, Marion Wasserstrom Davis, Roy C. Davis, Alice Davis, David A. Edelman, Marilyn G. Iser, Lillian W. Feinberg, Paula Phlox, Dr. Philip Pidgey Goldstein, Sam L. Goodman, Nancy Greenspoon, Anna M. Gross, Rachel Isaacson, Harmon L. Keaton, Priscilla Kreutzer Casey, Harry Levison, Fanny Bass Lebov, Louis Michael, David Raymond, Kurt Ross, Phyllis Rubin, Francis Rubin, Ida Sekos, Claire Patricia Schaefer, Alvin D. Schneider, Stephanie Silverman, Michael Van Dam, Norton Weisberg, and Sherry Wilk. Are there others?
Chef
We turn to page 598. Please rise for the Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, yamad yivra krute malik malkute, b'kaye kekon uv'yomekon uv'kaye tikol beit Yisrael, bagala uzman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mivarach le'olam omaya omaya. Yitborak v'yishtabak v'yitorar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. Viet Hadar, Viet Hallel, Viet Halal, Shmei Kushabri Hu. Leo Min Kol Birkata Vashirata, Tush Bakata Vanekamata, Dami Ram Biama Vimru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabin Shemaya, V'Kayim Aleinu V'Yakol Yisroel, V'Imru Amen. O say Shalom Brimrimav, Hu Ya say Shalom, Aleinu V'Yakol Yisroel, V'Imru Amen. You may be seated. Our closing song is Adon Olam on page 625. I'd like to thank Becca, Andrea, and Kol Zimra. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.